Okay, so Aries, this is going to be a week where you are being challenged to kind of stand up to the plate, right? Kind of put your money where your mouth is. It's time for you to show up, show out, show up fiercely as the Aries that you are, very bold, very independent, very out there, very fire startery, very much like emperor energy. Okay, you're being asked to step up into your passion, and you're not here to do that alone. You're here to work alongside the universe to be able to co-create the reality that it is that you are trying to attain. Okay. So if you want to know more about that, definitely stay tuned after the jump. I feel like I need something. You tried to fight, but you can't escape me. My brain is racing for sanity. My heart is racing for clarity. Okay, what's going on, y'all? It's Santana, better known as Aubrey, when I'm doing these more personal readings. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be a reading for my Aries out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, but this is more so going to be a general reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, please go to my website, thealignedsouls.com, to book you a reading. It is literally on screen, also in the description box, and I am offering a 50% off promo code only for first-time clients. Okay. Everybody else, you got to book the regular price. So if you want to take advantage, maybe come book. Take advantage of that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the first energy. The first energy that we have is co-create. Okay. First energy that we have is co-create. Okay. Um, 4 and a 0, break it down to a 4. 4 is ruled by Uranus. It's given your stability is changing. Okay, your stability and everything that you know is changing, and this could also be in part due to the Aquarius new moon that is happening. Okay, we do have an Aquarius new moon that is happening on the 9th, I believe. Whatever day Friday is, that is the day when the Aquarius moon is happening. So for you guys, for my Aries, this is going to be happening, I believe, in your. Let's see. Let me actually double check that. Let me double check that. Chow, the way that these moon cycles be working. Let me see. Okay. So for you, I'm sorry, for you, Aries. For you, Aries, this is going to be happening inside of your 11th house. Wait, is this for this year? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, because Pisces is after Aquarius. Okay, so that's right. Yeah, so this is going to be happening in your 11th house. So it totally makes sense why we have co-creation here, right? So this is about you coming together with community. I feel like this is more so about your dreams, though. That's what I'm getting. I feel like this is about you having new dreams, new wishes, new hopes. Maybe your dreams are changing. Okay, maybe you had a dream to be like an astronaut, and now you dream to be a doctor, or like it's something different going on in terms of your dreams. Or something different going on in terms of like social media or in terms of like your friendship groups. Now is the time where you could possibly, be like the star of like a YouTube channel, right? Like if you're on social media, it's a time where you could get a little bit more famous, you could go viral. It just feels like the energy now for you, Aries, is that your life is changing, but it has a lot to do with the people surrounding you, either immediate or through social media or through your community or through some sort of partnership. Okay. And for others of you guys, it's going to be the relationship that you have to your spiritual team in the universe. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this energy right here. So this is co-create, and this is about creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you create your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your intentions, and your actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. Your spark of this intelligence that works for you nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with the universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. I do want to say this because I was getting a download as I was talking. Keep in mind, it may not even be something physical, right? Like I said, it could, for some of you guys, it could be someone physical, like a physical community or social media, or like, going viral on TikTok or YouTube or something like that. Other than you guys, it could be spiritual, right? You ever have moments where you don't know what to do and then you kind of like get this idea out of nowhere? Well, yeah, that's a download and that comes from spirit, right? So it's coming from your higher self. And so I feel like a lot of you guys might just get this intuitive download out of nowhere where you suddenly kind of know what to do. It's like, I know where to go. I know where I want to move. I know who I need to be friends with. I know if I need to cut this person off. I know if I need to, date this person, or I know if I need to break up with this person. It's just like, I feel like you're gonna kind of get like this new vision and this new lease on life. It's like your dreams and your wants and your desires for your life is going to change, and it's going to look a little bit different than how you pictured it, or you're going to go about it a little bit differently, right? um Even if that means like you going against the grain of like what other people want, like including your friends and family, like what they want for you. Like if you're the first person to go to college, or the first person not to go to college out of your family, or you're the first person to move out of state, or you're the first person to, take on this type of career, whatever. So let's go ahead and get into it. The current situation that we have here is stand your ground. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're going to have to deal with some opposition. Like immediately I heard ops. You're going to be facing some sort of opposition, because I feel like this is about you standing firm in whatever beliefs and whatnot that it is that comes up, because I do feel like it's not going to align with who you've been. It's going to align more so with where you've come from, right? And with that, we have the emperor and then we have the magician, right? So this is the current situation, right? This is about like, okay, I know who I am, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm about. And this is you wanting to be respected for that, right? You stepping up and becoming the own boss of your own life, right? This is about you being disciplined. This is about you being passionate, but this is also about you manifesting. Um, I don't even want to just say stability, because it's bigger than stability, but I do feel like that's a part of it. I do feel like it's like, okay, yeah, I want to make sure I'm stable in terms of like riches and wealth, and like, I'm able to take care of myself, but it's more so of like, I'm 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 manifesting becoming the boss of my own life. So you could be breaking away from unhealthy detachments, or unhealthy attachments rather. Like you could be breaking away from like a toxic relationship, or like a toxic family member, or like it's just like, I got to get from under you so I can get up under me and realize what it is that I want for my life, and I can manifest that, and I don't have to depend on anyone else. It's like I need to be able to stand alone. Like I need to recognize my worth, and that I'm a king, and that I'm a CEO, and that I can, build up my own life. Like I'm it's like I'm realizing I'm the CEO of my own life, and that it's up to me. It's really up to me, right? So I do feel like there could be some sort of like detaching of like toxic bonds that is happening here, or needs to happen. Now, for the next energy that we have, this is the challenges that's happening. We have light, but we also have the hermit. Okay, so some of you guys could be refusing to take the necessary time that it is that you need to get to know yourself a little bit better, or figure out a plan. This is almost like pessimistic energy that I'm getting from this, right? Like it's like I just talked about it in a weekly reading. Like the weekly reading is all about how, you kind of gotta stop trying to force something to work. And so this might be a situation where you're being called to do the soul searching and go within and do the meditation and like be independent, but it might be hard for you to. Like again, I do feel like there could be some sort of codependence here. Like it almost feels like someone else or another party, a third party is attached to maybe how you survive, or even if it's just like, I don't know what other people are going to think of this avenue that I'm doing. But again, like I said in the intro, you're being called to step up into your own emperor energy. You're allowing too many people into your energy, and it's affecting your manifestations. Like, fuck what other people think. Fuck if you need other people's money in a sense. Like it will come when you follow your own path. The universe will bless you in that area. But I don't know if you're all the way sold on that idea just yet. Okay. Now let's take a look at where your energy should be focused. Now, whew, we got truth. Now, anytime this comes out, it's just like you are lying to yourself. Okay. You are lying to yourself. And then the fact that the 10 of cups came out, it's like you're lying to yourself about what it is that you really want. You're lying to yourself about what it is that you really want. You're lying to yourself about your happiness. You're lying to yourself about your entire life, honestly. So it's like, why are you living a lie? Why are you living a lie? You're telling yourself that, oh, I'm good with this job, or oh, I'm good with how much this job pays me. Oh, I'm okay with, clocking in every day. And it's just like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're a whole anesthesiologist, or you're a nurse assistant, and I'm not, shaming any jobs or anything like that. But my point is that you're working in a whole career field that you never wanted to do, but you only did because it was just like, I got to be the first in my family to get a degree. And so you kind of shoved away your passions and what it is that you were truly meant to do with your life in terms of, living this life that looked good on paper. And I feel like that's what the universe is challenging you to do is, honestly, between these four energies, it's about you living more authentically. Is living more authentically in your truth, stepping into the light and living more authentically in your truth. And I feel like that's why there's such a huge focus this week on your community, because it's like, okay, look around at your community. Who's thriving? Who's not? Who's happy? Who's not? Who's successful? Who's not? Who is supposed to be more and had all the dreams and whatnot planned out for their life, but ended up being whatever they are? Compare it to your life. Okay, what attachments do you have? Are they positive? Do they support the direction that you're trying to go? If not, then what needs to happen? It's just like, that is where the energy needs to be focused on. It's focused on not only the truth of you, but the truth of your situation and the truth of your life, right? It's like, what are you aligned to? Where does your inner happiness come from? What dreams do you have that you want to come true? And does the community, does the environment around you support that? Okay, it does feel like this is going to be a week of breaking bonds and breaking ties. Okay, now advice and protection. The advice and protection is, we got sacrifice, but we also got the Four of Swords. So to me, this is all about sacrificing for the greater good, right? I want to be happy, so I'm going to do anything by any means to make sure that I'm happy, essentially. That is the energy that I'm getting. I want to be happy, so I'm going to do any and everything to assure that I am happy, and I'm not going to let a damn thing, person, place, or whatever stand in the fucking way of that. So if I have to cut off this to maintain, like, you know how people say protect your peace, protect your mental energy, same shit. Protect your peace, protect your energy by any means necessary. Okay. And the last energy, expect the unexpected. We have the universe. Okay. So this is definitely more about like some sort of like awakening that is happening. So it could be like a dark night of the soul that you might go through, or it could just be, a spiritual awakening that takes place, because it's just like you're finally in a place where you understand and you're ready to allow spirit and your team into your life to help guide you. Yeah. And speaking of, we have the Star and then we have the Page of Cups. So definitely a lot of water energy, a lot of intuitiveness, a lot of going within. And I feel like, because the Page of Cups is more of like a new love interest, but it's more like, if you think of love, it's more like not the person that necessarily asks you out, but the person that has a crush on you, right? It's kind of like very childish, very like, hey, I'm gonna kind of like mess with you just to show you that I like you, but I'm not bold enough to come forward and just like express my love, but like I'm definitely interested, right? And so with the Star card here, it's all about the energy that I'm getting now is like spirituality. So it's like, expect the unexpected. It's like this newfound interest in spirituality, or like this newfound interest in a new, it could even be a new direction, right? Through spirit, you might realize interests that you never knew that you had. Like, almost like you're doing one job one day and then you end up doing something completely different, because you realize like, damn, this whole entire time I was afraid to be me. Like, for instance, and I'll make it really quick, but like, when I started YouTube in 2016, I was doing entertainment videos, but mostly doing story times. And I always knew that I was psychic, and I always knew that I had spiritual gifts, but it was never something that I thought that I would be doing on YouTube. Then I went through my spiritual awakening in 2019, and that's where the universe guided me to be. Never knew I would be doing that. Never knew I would be doing that. But it's what I ended up doing because I went through my spiritual awakening and it was just time. And it's kind of like one of those type of things now. It's like maybe something that you didn't think that you would be doing, maybe something like a talent of yours that you hid from the world. Because also, too, like with this truth, that means that there's something hidden. Okay, there's something that's hidden, right? And especially with this 10 of Cups, this could also represent family, or this could just represent like your inner happiness. And it feels like you're not being true and authentic to who you are. And with this Aquarius new moon, it's going to force you to be true and authentic to who you are. So again, some of you guys could be revealing like a talent or revealing like, you know, a new hobby, or just revealing yourselves, period, through social media, or maybe to your community, or maybe everyone's looking at you differently. You know, it's just something new, something innovative that's happening that's a lot more authentic to who you are. And that's what this Pluto in Aquarius is representing. And I don't feel like it's just going to be for this week. It feels like it's going to be, you know, for the next 20 years. Like you're stepping into a whole new you, regardless of how your peers or people or family and all of that feel about it. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this. Definitely make sure that you go to my website, thealignmedsouls.com, to book your personal reading. Take advantage of the fact that they are 50% off. And yeah, I love each and every one of y'all hoes. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Tell me what you want to be. Tell me what you want to see now. I need us to set me free. Is it them or is it me? I feel like I need some therapy. You tried to fight, but you can't escape me. My brain is racing for some sanity. My heart is racing for your clarity. I feel like I need some therapy. You tried to fight, but you